Shayla is a cuddler. Shayla loves to cuddle. Am I correct?
I do like to cuddle.
Okay. What if
Hey,
you could,
Ramesh.
what if you could turn that into money?
Okay.
You down with that?
Depends.
What do you mean depends? Depends on what?
I don't just like cuddling anybody.
Okay,
That's
but
a really intimate thing to do.
it's a service.
I wouldn't offer it for money. I wouldn't do it for money, but I like to do it.
So I started as a professional cuddler a little over a year ago.
I don't know what a professional cuddler is.
Yeah, so it tends to be lonely guys who they work a lot. They work so much, they have no time for dating, or maybe they have anxiety. They're, on the spectrum, something where they have some barriers between interpersonal relationships.
Yeah.
So they want a comforting touch. They want someone to hug. They want someone to hold them. They want a personal relationship that they're struggling to get. They don't have time for dating and all that kind of stuff.
And so you cuddle with them?
Yeah, I cuddle with them. I used to travel and either they would host or I would go to a hotel. But this year I just moved into a townhouse. I have a spare bedroom now that I made the cuddle room. So since August I've been hosting. They'll come to me a lot of the time. So...
I wouldn't want random people in my house,
first off, but do you get paid?
It's good money. It's good money. I make $100 an hour.
You make $100 an hour?
$100 an hour, yeah.
So you could be making anywhere like $60K cuddling?
That's about what I make, yeah.
Wow. $60K cuddling. That is good money.
That is really good money. Kudos to her. I like her braids.
What are your thoughts on that, though?
I think she's smart. I think if she likes to do that and she wants to put herself at risk by inviting random strangers into her house, then go for it, sis. Go for it, girl.
Could Shayla do this?
I could not be a professional cuddler, no.
No. Mm-mm. What's wrong with it?
It's not my cup of tea. It's just not for me.
You like cuddling, though.
But I don't like cuddling random strangers that I don't know.
Find something that you like doing and you never have to work a day.
I don't like cuddling people that I don't know. Okay. And being in environments that I don't know about. So. What
if you have a guard there?
No.
I mean, I'm just giving you business opportunities, okay? I don't need the fucking attitude on it.
Why don't you start cuddling?
I'm not a cuddler, okay?
Oh, okay.
Last thing I want to do is be snuggled up next to you.
Poor Emma.
All right?
Poor Emma.
I'm a cuddle hub.
I wouldn't want to bring the people to my house, though. She said I bought a townhouse and made one of my bedrooms to cuddle.
Same P. Diddy.
One of them dudes is bound to stalk her ass.
60K ain't shit. Well, hold on, but we don't know how often she does it, though. Is that like a full-time thing? Is it a part-time thing?
And this is before or after taxes.
Who knows if she even paying taxes on it? She might do that. That might be off book.
Right.
Dude, Trump them to fire half the IRS. They don't give a shit.
$100. Y'all saying 60K ain't shit, but...
No, 60K is shit. I didn't say that. Someone said that though. 60K ain't shit.
I guess it depends on where you live.
Dude, if you ain't got no job, 60K is good money. That's still $5,000 a month. Mm-hmm. So if you're making $5,000 a month, like on the side,
that's good money.
Yeah, that's decent dough.
Well, you don't have to even use that to pay your bills and stuff?
Yeah, but there's no way a woman gonna be snuggle up next to me and I ain't gonna have a chubby. You know what I mean? There's no way to control that. Something's gonna be off. Unless it's my grandma.
Grow up.
Grow up like what? How does that grow? If a woman's cuddling a man, you don't think he can feel that?
Just grow up, though. Seriously, you're like so grown. Are you still a teenager?
What does that have to do with growing up?
The wind blows in a certain direction and you get a chubby, like...
Excuse me, let me explain something. I'm in bed with a woman wrapped around me, okay, pressing against my body, right? Why wouldn't I have a chubby? Okay, let me explain that, okay? So what you're saying is I need to be mature enough to be in that situation and remain soft, okay?
Yep.
Oh boy, that ain't the way life works, okay? let me give you all a little insight
on
the way penises work, okay? When you put them in situations where they're not supposed to be hard, they're hard as fuck, okay? And sometimes when you put them in situations where they're supposed to be hard, they're like, fuck it, I'm not doing this today. And they remain soft, okay? It's one of the mysteries of life, okay?
Sounds like a hard life, man.
Even if I tried, my penis would definitely embarrass me in that situation.
Control your sexual organs, dude.
How the fuck you control your sexual organs when a woman wrap around you, okay? Like, you see that woman? Her juggernaut's touching up against me, she rubbing on me and shit like that. What the fuck are you supposed to do?
Don't think about it.
What do you want me to think about? Like, you know the crazy...
Count sheep and fall asleep.
Look, when a guy having sex and stuff, they tell us to think about all... Sky, you got to think about gorillas. You got to think about everyone.
Why do they want you to think about other stuff so you don't nut too soon?
Yeah, that's what men do. They advise you.
So what, they be thinking about your grandma or something?
They tell you think about shit that takes you away from what you're experiencing.
Okay.
Okay? But that's crazy. So a dude's making love to you, but he thinking about fucking fighting Mike Tyson. Because you see, that's like a scary situation, therefore he have more control.
That sounds a little gay.
I get it, but
Why are you gay?
This is the struggle of mankind, ladies, okay?
I do not want my man thinking about no damn Mike Tyson while he's with me.
He might not even be thinking about you. Like he's looking at you.
But he's thinking about Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
No, not necessarily Mike Tyson, but like...
Think about your mother, Brittany. That sounds like horrible advice.
No, but that again takes your mind away from what you're doing.
Live in the moment. Life is too
You can't live in the moment because the moment will be fucking 10 seconds. Okay? You can't live in the goddamn moment. You see this shit, women? Y'all can live in the moment. We can't live in the moment. We can't even fucking be there. I have to take my mind someplace else, okay? We hit bed making love and you in the moment, my mind in Afghanistan fighting the Taliban or some shit so I could stay fucking up, all right?
Okay.
You understand the challenges of being a man now?
Terrible.
Okay, so when you see a man again, show him a little respect, okay? Give him a big piece of chicken or some shit because he deserved it, okay? Brittany, it depends. It depends. There are all kinds of prices. You ever look at the women on Figueroa do it? There's some rough shit out there, okay? There's probably $3 shit out there if you're willing to go that route. If you want a budget. Can you imagine sleep with a hook and your condom burst? Fuck. Dude, that happens to them though. That happens to
Instant STDs, huh?
No, not necessarily, because they try to be careful.
Hookers?
Yeah. Obviously if the chick's like a real, like fucking, like straight up crackhead who don't give a shit, who feeling for, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And some dudes are, like when I was in Thailand interviewing this prostitute, right? She told me, she's like, Sky, straight up, she's like, it's crazy, like guys offer extra money not to use a condom. You see? Like randoms.
To risk your life?
Who knows she's a fucking hooker, yeah. But then she in Thailand, she's not addicted to drugs. She doing this for the money, straight up, right? However, a lot of hookers in, like on Figueroa places like that, they're on drugs. Even some of the good looking ones, right?
Yeah.
But some of them still could function, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they gotta use drugs to deal with this shit. But there's some who like fall off the end, the girl who ain't showering for fucking days and shit wearing the same stuff.
Yo,
If you go to one of them and say, hey, I can give you extra not to use a condom, a lot of them gonna agree to that shit.
Oh my God. It's disgusting.
But,
and then what if he gives you something that you can't get rid of? Crazy lady.
That does happen, but that goes both ways.
So I was, when I used to drive Uber, I could have sworn I picked up 2 hookers one time.
It was fine?
They were pretty girls, but they were like bucket naked. Like, not really bucket naked, but like, they barely had any clothes on. And they smelled a little hookery when they got into my car. And then I had to like...
What does smell a little hookery?
They just had like...
What, a sex odor?
Not a sex odor. They just had like... There's a scene in Mean Girls where somebody says...
Hey, Aaron, where do you live? Okay? Asking for the boys in the chat.
In the Midwest, probably.
Who's looking to travel?
There's a scene in Mean Girls where she's like, you smell like a baby prostitute. And that's like that is what I smelled, was like baby prostitute.
Where'd you pick them up from?
I couldn't even tell you. I was driving all over Los Angeles back then.
How long did you drive Uber?
Maybe for like 6 months.
I can't picture you as an Uber driver though.
Why not? I did it for like 6 months.
Would you have picked up Diane DeMoss?
Yeah. I would have picked her up.
Or would you have made some complaint?
I would have picked her up.
Okay.
I would have picked her up.
Dyke is the big girl who got denied Lyft. Y'all know by now, because I showed her so many times. I showed her yesterday, If I was in my 20s, I would totally work in a strip club 3 days a week just for the money. Damn.
As a stripper or as like a bartender or like a cocktail waitress? Because cocktail waitresses, they don't have to get naked, but like they still have to wear skimpy clothes.
Dyke, come on. Anyway. Well, cocktail waitresses do wear skimpy shit in the strip club.
That's what I'm saying, but they don't have to get naked.
No. But they still get proposition all the fucking time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They
I remember the first time I ever went into a strip club, I was like, isn't it kind of a shocking experience the first time you go for everybody, right? The first time you ever go, it's just like just to see it in person and just to
the first
be
time
there.
I was in the Bahamas. We don't really have strip clubs there, but this was like an underground fucking thing.
Oh.
You know, so
it
this
was illegal. It was an illegal
illegal as
operation.
fuck. It was sketchy as fuck.
It was just naked girls.
They weren't fully naked. Yeah, they were kind of naked and shit. It was all fucked up.
I was like 18 and I was just like, whoa, it was like very, very much overstimulating for sure at the time. 100%. And it was when I was working at Hooters and I went to the strip club with other Hooter girls.
Brittany, shut up. There's no way I subscribing to her OnlyFans. There's no way. She didn't get no money out of me.
No, you have to subscribe for like a week and then...
Who?
Yes, you. So
Thank DeMoss?
you have to do research for the channel.
Yeah, I need to research that shit, okay?
People want to know.
That's the kind of shit leave you shell shock.
Why
good.
not?
I'm
Don't
good.
you like BBWs?
I'm good.
Sky loves big girls. I'm sure he'll subscribe.